25 as well.
Oh, landmark.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to a landmark episode of the 2D Sportsbar. Episode 25. We've got George and Sean with me.
Hello.
And we was just having a little good discussion off air about transfers and things that's going on in the world of football at the moment. What was you then saying, George? If you want to repeat yourself.
I can't remember.
I think you were saying was it about Neto and Chelsea?
Oh, yeah. Like I saw things on Instagram saying that apparently that deal has been in the works for the last 2 months.
And you don't want Osherman? That was it.
No, yeah, I don't want Osman. I think we got. I like some of the players that we've got. I think Osman will just be another talent to be on top of our 45 to 42,000 man squad. Suffocated.
Honestly, I don't think you will need him because having watched Neto play for Wolves quite a bit, he's a fantastic player. He's more adapted to the Premier League as it is. I don't think you'll need him.
I agree with you, but there's a problem we have at the same time. And that's we've got players like Draco Malfoy and bloody Raheem Sterling still bloody in the team.
Well, I find it hard to criticise Raheem Sterling. He's a good player.
He is, but the wages are like for how much he gets paid for, and he doesn't really play, or he gets injured a lot now.
Interesting.
It's like Reece James. Personally, he's injured again. I can't back a player that keeps getting injured.
Mm.
I always back him. I always say when he's fully fit, he's one of the top tier players in the league. As a right back, but if he keeps getting injured, you can't even freaking keep a string of games going. And I thought this pre-season he was going really well.
Yeah.
So I don't know, but I like Gusto, so I'm quite happy with him.
How much is Sterling on out of interest, like ballpark sort of figures?
He's the highest paid player in the team, so I think he's over 300 grand.
Jesus.
Damn. And that was with that wasn't even with Bowley, was it? That was with.
No, he was Bowley's first signing.
You sure?
Yeah.
I thought Tuchel got him.
Yeah, but remember Tuchel was with Chelsea. Bowley's took over just before the season started.
Okay. I thought it was with the Russian bloke.
No, not Uncle Roman, no.
Uncle Roman.
So let's have a look. Let's think about like Chelsea's wingers at the moment, the players they've got. Is Cole Palmer a winger for you, or is he more of a 10, would you say now?
He is more do what the hell you want and keep it going.
Yeah, fair enough. So in games coming up, ideally you'll be playing him behind the striker?
No, I would rather play him from the right. You see how much he did for England even in that position. And that's what he did for Chelsea a lot as well. He came from the right, but what he did was here going from the right into the middle and allow Gusto to go forward, or Reece James if he's ever fit to go forward.
Yeah.
So all that freedom is there.
So does that mean Neto plays on the left then in your starting 11?
I would actually start Neto over Mudryk. And you know what?
Oh, yeah,
I do like Noni. I do like Madueke as well.
Yeah.
But his antics need to stop with demanding to take the penalties.
And the who's the young guy you signed from Germany last year who's injured? Come from fantastic French black guy.
Nkuku.
Yeah, sorry, yeah.
I would play him behind the striker.
So that's your striker's going to be
Jackson.
So that is your set for every week.
I would rather have them for start. Yeah, I would actually rather give Neto a chance over Sterling. I would rather try and get rid of Sterling to go. He's linked to Juventus anyway. Sterling.
Is he really?
Yeah.
That's interesting.
He's linked to going to Sterling, and Chiesa's linked to be going to someone there like Aston Villa or someone.
I forget about you got players coming out of your ears. So
they haven't they?
We've got 40, in total 46 players in our team, Sean.
So those four positions, right wing, left wing, 10 and striker, who are the backups in all those positions, or who have you got spare in those?
So we've got spare striker-wise. We've got that our new Spanish player, Gui.
Yeah, Gooey.
Not
Mark
Mark
Gooey
Gui,
as
by the
well.
way.
It
Not
is
Mark
Mark
Gui.
Gooey.
Is it actually Mark Gui?
His
Isn't
name's
it
Mark
Gay?
Gooey.
I thought it was
Oh my
Gay.
god. No, that's the England centre back. We got a Spanish striker now called Mark Gui. So after all that time, boys, I was actually mixed up with the players.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah, it's exactly
Chelsea have
that.
got so many players, right? I'm on the fantasy football draft, and you
Yeah.
actually have 2 pages for your players on the left and
That's
the right hand
crazy.
side. So your strikers are Nicholas Jackson,
Yeah.
Fofana, Brozier,
Oh yeah, Brozier.
David, Deivid, never heard of him,
Oh, David
Lukaku,
Washington, yeah.
and Mark Gooey.
Is Romelu Lukaku down? Did you say him?
Yeah, he's still under our books.
Okay. Who they got on as like midfielders?
So
Yeah.
midfielders wise, right? Let me go through this because this is painful to even read this all out. Like,
Oh, by
just
the-
to let you know, we've got
Yeah.
8 goalkeepers, by the way.
No way.
So, right, our midfielders, as goes by, is Caicedo,
Yeah.
Casade,
Yeah.
Castledine.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's one of our youngsters. Chukwuemeka,
Yep.
Dewsbury Hall,
Yeah, new signing.
another player, a young player called Keanu Dyer, Enzo Fernandez. Well, it has Conor Gallagher here, but that's not actually true now. He's gone.
And how do you think about that, firstly?
No comment.
Okay.
Yeah.
Was he an academy lad?
Yeah, Gallagher was, wasn't he?
Gallagher was a Chelsea boy through and through.
That's good for the books getting rid of him, even if he was good enough.
So
if there's-
40 million euros, yeah.
Yeah. You need
But
that.
yeah. But you know what annoys me, Sean? Is that we're signing a striker from them called Amari Dion.
Right. Why?
He is another player that is a target man, by the way. He was in the Spain team for the Olympics.
Do you know what? You ever been around like someone's house that you know from like work or something, and then like you go around their house, you find out they're a hoarder, and you can't fit in the house because it's full of stuff.
Is that Todd
That's like
Bowley?
that's like Chelsea Football Club right now. It's a bit concerning how many players they've got at the club.
Don't
Yep.
you know what? There's some players that I'm looking forward to seeing, but there's some players I'm like, they need to go now. Like, I hate to say it, Trevor Chalobah, he's getting forced out.
That's all right. He's not even in the training ground, isn't he?
No, he's
Not
been
allowed
out.
in
So him, Kepa, Lukaku, and Gallagher at one point were all kicked out from the first team facilities.
That's madness.
So the fact that
Been there since 8 years old.
our own management is treating our own players that put their body on the line, they'd rather just sell it for pure profit to stay compliant. And look, already we've had a shocking pre-season. We've only 1 win.
So, where do you think you'll end up this season?
7th.
7th.
I say
Ooh.
a 7th. So a position less than where we were last time. Or were we 7th last season?
No, you was above us, weren't you? Weren't you 6th?
Yeah, sorry, yeah, but you won the FA Cup, so you got Europa League.
Yeah.
Well,
I think for us, it's just look. I could deal with like we got loads of outfield players, but when I see our goalkeeper list, I felt more disgusted than ever.
that's a bit random.
8 goalkeepers on the bloody book, it's just absolutely disgusting. We're not an NFL team.
That's what I was going to say. He's running like an NFL team.
It's kind of like at United every year you get some kids come through and some are good, and you end up like you get an idea that maybe they're not going to be around because there's always the constant turnover of players at the United Academy. And Chelsea need to do that. They need to let go of the players that they can't, who aren't good enough. There's no point keeping them.
But they'll
Doesn't
buy
serve
back
anyone.
on. just in case they perform? You want them back?
I think we are actually looking at doing a massive clear out soon anyway, with the likes of Chalobah, Broja, Fofana. Like I saw even AC Milan might be able to get Carney Chukwuemeka off us, and I think that is a bad move to let someone of his caliber go, because I actually highly rate him.
Have you had players come out of your academy that you've let slip by and they've turned out to be amazing?
John Terry.
Yeah, but you didn't let him slip by. He was.
Players that would be. Oh yeah, Jamal Musiala.
Right. Was Declan Rice one of yours?
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. So.
De Bruyne.
Oh God, was he in the academy as well? Well,
He had him in the academy for a bit. Yeah.
Nah, I wouldn't give you that one.
Okay. Mason Mount.
Oh. So, first step is admitting. Yeah.
Who else is there that we've got in the we had in the Jamal Musiala and Rice are probably our biggest let goes.
Yeah.
You know what? Actually, Saka. If I'm correct, I believe I might have to Google this.
I think all clubs have those sort of players, though, don't they? That were in the system, and then they let them go, and they turn out to be.
No, I'm wrong. Sorry,
Big
no.
player.
Saka came from Watford.
You've both gone really quiet for me, just.
Oh.
To the point I can't. Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah,
I can hear you.
Yeah, sorry, I don't know what happened. You both just went really quiet then.
That's right. Let's talk about letting players go, Sean. United getting rid of Wan-Bissaka. What do you think of that one?
I think that's terrible.
Surprised. I thought so.
What was the story of United's season last year? Which position would you say we struggled the most in featuring an England player?
What do you mean? Where we struggled defensively?
Yeah, that question, what I just asked. No. There was a position in our team last year that we struggled, and one of them, because we didn't have the players, and one of them was an England player.
Right back.
No, it was left back. It was Luke Shaw.
Oh, okay.
Which right back have we got that's English?
Wan-Bissaka.
Oh yeah.
Like, what are you going?
Bloody hell.
What I'm saying is that last year our season was tainted by the fact that we didn't have a functioning left back at times. We got rid of Alvaro Fernandez in January. We had Shaw injured. Terrell Malacia, I won't say like he's non-existent. He doesn't exist.
I saw him in the FA Cup celebrations.
Yeah. Oh, he was there.
Yeah, he's alive.
Yeah, so to do what it's kind of we've got to be careful. If we get rid of Aaron Wan-Bissaka at right back, who's Dallow's cover?
Exactly. This new guy we're getting in, isn't it? That's
it.
Are we getting a new guy in?
You're signing De Ligt and Mazurai for 60 million combined.
Is Mazurai a right back?
Yes, he is an out and out right back.
Okay.
He was Ajax's right back for a long time.
Well, I'll take that then. But something endearing about Aaron Wan-Bissaka that I've liked for a long time. I thought.
Yeah, I think he's solid, isn't he? Like defensively.
Yeah. It's a shame. Some of the tackles. Do you remember when Saha said, "I was through on goal and I would have scored if it was anyone but Aaron behind me"?
Yeah.
Because he did that like. His tackling sensational, and I'm really critical of Dallow's defending. I think he's a fantastic player going forward, but I've seen him make some horrendous defending decisions last season, especially at Newcastle. That game was so annoying to watch. Yet again, you have to be equal and say going forward he can be very good too. But Aaron Wan-Bissaka, I like him. He might not be like the most fancy player, but defensively he's solid.
No, I was surprised we let him go. Considering we spent 50 million on him.
Who's he gone to?
West Ham. It seems he's going West Ham. 15 million.
15 million?
I think West Ham have done some bloody good business this transfer window as well.
Yeah. That's a good deal for them.
Yeah, because West Ham was it Somerville?
Yeah, Somerville. They got Nicholas Füllkrug, the
Fulkrug, yeah.
Dortmund, from watching the Euros, that guy can finish.
Is it Rodriguez?
Yeah, Rodriguez as well, which was one that I was quite surprised with. And then Jean-Claire Todibo, with the one that everyone thought United and Juventus were close to signing.
Wow. So they've had a great. That's a great little block for them.
And they've got Zuma going to start after, I don't know, it was one of the Middle East countries.
Oh,
One
where
where
kicking cats allowed, yeah.
Yeah.
I think you were just going to say something similar, wouldn't you?
yeah.
I don't know. Don't know if he's an arsehole.
Yeah.
I'm just glad that he didn't take the Chelsea badge when he didn't do it at Chelsea.
Yeah. Let's be honest. He shouldn't. I'm surprised that everyone found it okay afterwards.
I did not find out okay. I remember when he had that West Ham played at Luton. I think it was first game of the season. A Luton fan was on the sideline going meow meow to him. And then another video I saw Stag do.
Yeah.
And the stag was dressed up as a cat, and everyone else in the stag do had the West Ham top with Zuma on the back of it, and they were chasing him.
I did see that, yeah.
Everything that Jadon Sancho did last year wrong, and I thought he was really unprofessional. There's not a touch on Zuma kicking a cat.
Oh no.
I'll tell you what was.
Yeah. He makes Anthony look like a good bloke.
Yeah, he does. But speaking about Sancho, how great was it how he missed the penalty yesterday?
Oh, it was obviously written, wasn't it? The player that don't want to be there hates the manager, misses the penalty.
Now, Jadon Sancho, he's annoyed me a lot, disrespected the football club. I think it's all for the best if he moves on.
100%.
But I did feel for him. Last time he took a penalty at Wembley would have been in that European Cup final.
Yeah.
And there was a part of me that was like, oh, I wish he'd scored that because it was good, and it was just because the keeper got a good hand on it and it hit the post. I did feel a little bit sorry for him.
I didn't.
You are bastards.
You know what though? It's just when players have attitude like him and it doesn't go his way, it's just, yeah, cool.
Regardless of the penalty, he came on about 60 minutes, 70 minutes, I think. He didn't do anything. Absolutely nothing.
No.
Wait, I thought he came on like the 90th, 80th minute. I didn't realise he was on before that.
I don't even know. He might have done. I'd never noticed him on the pitch.
Pellistri played at right back.
Yeah. Because Wan-Bissaka obviously isn't playing because he's going. So that sort of transfer could have cost us the Charity Shield.
Yeah, and Pellistri got caught marking that guy and got beaten in the air. So it just goes to show that right back is an important position.
Yeah.
That's Sancho, yeah. Is he going?
I don't know. It's kind of gone quiet, wasn't it? PSG were looking at a bid, but nothing's really come up yet from Fabrizio.
Here we go.
Exactly. But yeah, we got Euro, who's come in, has got injured, and then Højlund's obviously injured. Xerxes in. So I'm looking on fantasy here. We've got two strikers recognised on fantasy: Højlund and Xerxes.
We've been slagging off Chelsea, but I'm just thinking about it. Pellistri, Ahmad, Sancho, Rashford, Garnacho, Xerxes. We're not exactly.
Did you say Anthony as well, Sean? Sorry.
Oh God, Anthony made a promo video about this season. Bless him.
Oh, he said my name would be on a goals and assists this year.
Yeah.
Mate, someone's response to that means, don't you mean 0 goals and assists?
He made a little video with like him do all his highlights. I swear he had the same clip 3 times in it.
Was it just him on the touchline doing that face again?
No, funny enough, that the angry ball face of him blowing up on the sideline didn't make it into the promo vid.
Oh man!
But I quite liked it because it showed that he was very Man United focused. You know, Like it was like he was there for Man United. I like.
It's because
It's
now
like
the club's got him. We're stuck with him.
I've got nothing left. Yeah. So we have got an abundance of players there on the wings. Far too many. We've got to
Yeah.
lose another player. Who we getting? We've got to lose a player from the wingers and the midfielders deals. And Connor, who would you get rid of out of United squad?
I'd get rid of Rashford and Sancho.
Tell me why.
Why? Because Rashford can't hit a barn door, and he's had two of the most clinical strikers and finishers to train under to help him in Scholzker and Ruud van Nistelrooy, and he still can't hit a barn door. He's so erratic in his finishing.
Yeah,
Even when he goes on those runs, his finishing's quite erratic. He just hits and hopes it really.
he did
And
hit the bar
Sancho,
yesterday. He did hit the bar yesterday. But did you think he played well in that game in general?
he had two clear-cut chances he missed.
Okay, and why Sancho?
Well, because of his attitude, really.
Okay, any midfielders?
Just those two.
Well, you got to pick a central midfielder to get rid of. We've got too many.
No, I don't think we do. Ericsson, I suppose, but he comes in for a bit of cover.
Okay, George, who would you say two players out of the United squad that have got to go?
I'd get rid of Rashford.
Yeah.
I think Rashford and Sancho both need to go. But when you say midfielder, I'd say you should get rid of. I would say get rid of Ericsson because he's just too old now.
All reports looking like we're going to get rid of Scott McTominay.
Nah.
I feel like if he ain't getting the first team football, he deserves to go somewhere where he will get it.
Agreed.
That's if he wants to.
I'm not saying that he's Man United level. Don't get me wrong. I don't think he is, but he does work his arse off for United in general, and I think sometimes players like that deserve better than their current status.
Scored 7 goals last year.
Yeah, 2 of them against Chelsea, I think.
Palmer scored 12.
What?
Not including penalties.
Yeah, no. Just remember he stood out more than anyone else as a sub for England.
I know he did. I'm just pulling your leg.
And by the way, it's not Cole Palmer, it's Cold Palmer.
Okay.
Yeah.
Here go United in the future.
That was your inside scoop, wasn't it?
Yeah, one of the guys at work who's from Manchester's said in a few years' time he'll go to Man United. I was like, okay then, let's see.
Probably wind you up, to be honest.
Yeah, I just didn't really bite on it either though. I was just like, yeah, whatever, mate.
It's good that United are now getting some centre backs in because obviously we lost Varane. Got Euro was injured. We've just got Evans playing for the last 2 years.
I felt sorry.
6 years old.
Felt sorry for Evans missing that penalty.
He just blazed over.
Oh, just poor Johnny. Do you know what I mean?
Not really. Just need to put it on target. At least make the keeper save it, not miss the target from there.
But that's one of the occasions where someone steps up because they got more bottled than one of the younger lads who's probably got better technique.
Yeah, but there's some players that step up here and they should never step up like Sancho.
Yeah, no, I agree. But do you remember when Saka missed and the whole debate was by the pundits and everyone, why wasn't there older lads in the team who wanted to take it before a nervous kid?
Yeah, it was Grealish, wasn't it? They were saying, why isn't Grealish taking a pen?
Was it Keane talking about it?
Yeah, and he come out and said, look, I think Grealish come out and said, I would have taken a pen, but they were the best penalty takers, and probably in terms of percentages in training, score ratios.
What have we finished talking about transfers?
We haven't. Have you got any else, have you?
No. It's just that I was going to talk about the actual game yesterday in general.
Yeah, go ahead.
I weren't too fussed with the result.
No, I thought we played quite well, actually.
Yeah, it felt very much unlike other charity shields I've seen in the past, especially the ones against Arsenal. It felt very much like a friendly by both teams. Like Pep not bringing De Bruyne on till very late in the game. starting kids. We started kids. It was almost like an agreement that this was going to be the last friendly of the pre-season.
Yeah, and I think we played some good stuff at times. Like Ahmad definitely it's a big season for him in terms of if he can, get into the first team and get some goals, get some assists, or get some performances that help the team.
Yeah, he's got to start on the wing.
Yeah, and then I think second half we had 4 or 5 chances we could have scored, and we obviously finished one of them, Garnacho. But and also I think Casemiro looked quite fit in the midfield.
Yeah. Don't you think he looked leaner?
Yeah.
I actually will say one thing for United's benefit here is you barely let them have a shot on you.
Yeah, I thought it was quite solid as well.
Which is a defensive side for United compared to last season and this one game. Jesus, you were more compact and more solid there, but then also you were more vicious on the counter. You would get Bruno to drop from like striker position into midfield and allow the wingers to just dive in.
George, you're right. I saw this one bit in the game yesterday. It was a press with Mason Mount and Bruno Fernandes both pressing. They led it. The wingers felt the need to lead it with them because they could see those two going ahead. It's a bit like an old 4-4-2. And then City had to get rid of the ball quick, and Kobe ended up picking it up, intercepting in our half. And by that time, Bruno had dropped back down again to start the attack off the count.
Yes.
I really liked him playing in that sort of fake striker position where I'm going to press from the front, and then I don't mind actually running my bollocks off to start the attacking play in the middle of the park as well.
And
him and Mount. Go on, sorry.
I was going to say this. You know what tactic was that came from?
No, go on.
Ruud van Nistelrooy's PSV, where he made the centre mids go up even further to press.
Right. Okay.
Oh, interesting.
So Van Nistelrooy's got obviously a bit of a tactical input with Ten Hag.
Yeah, he was known for his wingers as well, for his attacking play of his wingers. I saw a bit of that yesterday too.
He plays a relentless wingers system where they just don't stop. So Garnacho's perfect for that role, for the energy that he provides for the team itself.
I thought he was good yesterday.
He was good.
Yeah, he had a good. He was only on for like 20 minutes, wasn't he? 25 minutes.
Yeah, you see, he annoyed. Was it Bernardo Silva?
Yeah.
He got Bernardo Silva, normally like a cool, calm customer, ends up like ramming him. I thought, I like this.
Probably routed him from the FA Cup final. I don't know.
Your only problem for your wingers, you got players like Anthony have just got that such a selfish mentality where Garnacho. This is what I like about Garnacho. He actually his final decision making is quite good.
Yes.
Where he either will pass the ball right or he'll finish it. He might do the odd one or two, but yeah.
He's got that perfect balance of being arrogant enough to try something audacious, like that overhead kick or having shots from quite far out. And he's also aware of his teammates. You see that quite a bit. Bruno seems to be on at him all the time.
Yeah, they do. I wouldn't say pick on him, but the more senior members of the team do sort of
on his case.
Yeah, I saw Martinez as well. Sorry, Sean. Do you remember when he celebrated in front of the City fans?
Yes, yeah,
the FA Cup final, when he was giving it to him, Martinez like, "Nah, shut up, just go back."
I feel like they big brother him a little bit.
Yeah,
I think he needs that as well.
Yeah, definitely.
Because especially you hear what he's like in the Argentina team.
He's disrespectful to Messi, isn't he?
Because he always wears a Ronaldo shirt.
Yeah, they've got a really. Apparently, they've got a really frosty relationship, the two of them.
Messi likes him. Apparently, he likes the fact that he's like that with him because it just shows you that he's got the balls to actually do that to him.
That's cool.
But apparently, Emiliano Martinez is the one that has to keep grabbing him and slapping him around and that.
He was an animal yesterday, wasn't he?
Yeah. No, he's on about Emilio Martinez, the goalkeeper.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was Alessandro.
No, not Alessandro. Martin is the keeper. He apparently reins him in a lot, and I could imagine Alessandro doing the same because he's obviously Man United.
Yeah.
But a lot of the Argentinian players are like looking at Garnacho and going, "Shut up, stop, shut up."
Yeah, it's good to have young players who got the cockiness, I guess.
You look. Ronaldo had it when he was young, and that's what made him into the player he is today.
Yeah, it's the perfect balance of he had the right older players around him to keep him grounded, I guess.
Look, you've got players here that have got that mentality, that are cocky, but they can back it. Like you've got obviously Ronaldo, Messi younger, because I remember Ronaldo saying that he was blessed by the gods in football, and Messi responded by saying, "I don't recall blessing him."
Is that true? Is it? Is that?
Messi said it as a joke, and then you've got the other one where Zlatan is the perfect example.
Who was he keeping on top of?
No. I'm just saying Zlatan.
His
Attitude, like arrogance.
Did you ever see Zlatan as a young kid? He got in an argument with he got an argument with 3 players at 2 different times. Yap Stam, when he went to AC, and he didn't back down, and he was a fresh-faced youngster, and Roy Keane and David Beckham, when Man United played, I can't remember, was it Ajax or someone? Zlatan was very young both those occasions, and you could tell he didn't care.
Zlatan does get Zlatan.
Yeah.
So, what do you guys think of the City team yesterday? Because I thought City look a bit short in some areas, to be honest.
That's not their first team.
I know it's not, but in terms of options they've got, do you think they're short at all? Because they were selling Alvarez as well.
No, I feel like that team yesterday is an effect of it's the positive of having Pep. That's a development team that they've got there that is good enough to play now. Whereas City have just normally bought first team players quality from the off.
Yeah.
Go on, George.
I was gonna say when Pep leaves Man City, he'll leave Man City in the state that what Fergie did to United.
Oh, you think?
I think he will, because you think about it, a lot of players are going now. They're leaving City. A lot of them are aging now at City. They're getting players like Savinho, who might be good, might not be. They got players like Mateus Nunes, who I think is not good enough for City.
He's not good enough.
Kovacic is an aging player now. Great player, but aging. Bernardo Silva, I would give him another season and he'll go Barcelona.
What about Grealish? Is he going to stick around?
I think Grealish should go back to Villa if he can.
Oh, they would be dangerous if he went back there.
Definitely. I think it'd be good for him as well.
Would he get in their squad?
Yes.
Oh, I think so.
Who's on their left right now? Because Diaby's left. Diaby's left in Villa.
Bailey?
No, Bailey's on the right. It would have been Diaby. Oh no, Diaby was on the right as well. Who is their left winger?
Have they got a Traore?
Who?
A lad called Traore.
No. Nah, Fulham have got Adama Traore. That's who you're thinking.
It's not that geek. No, not that one.
Oh, Bertrand Traore.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think he plays for him anymore, mate. I think he's not there.
Oh, God.
Is it Jacob Ramsey? Is he not a winger?
Yes, no, actually, sorry. No. Sorry, Dills is right. He's been playing as a left winger pre-season.
Oh, okay. Have they done? They've done some big signings this summer, haven't they? 130 million or something.
Yeah, they also lost Douglas Luiz, which I think could be a big thing.
Yeah, because if Alisher Lehman leaves, I'm going to be gutted.
Okay, I didn't know that.
Yeah. So what they did, they traded Douglas Luiz for a Berenchia Enzo, an Argentinian midfielder from there. And then they also got young English talent as well. Ilan Junior Samuel, who's a winger for them. But also they did sign Amadou Onana from Everton for 50 mil.
What's Douglas Luiz's girlfriend called?
Alicia Lehman.
I did say it right. Yeah, if he's gone. If she leaves, I'm going to be gutted.
Yeah, she has left. She's at Juve as well. It's the first time a couple has done a couple transfers happened. But
Wow.
both of them have gone to Juventus.
Oh no. This is like when Richard and Judy went to Channel 4. Sorry.
I'll tell you who is a good signing for Villa.
Yeah.
Is a Chelsea player, Ian Matson.
Yeah. Well, the old FFP signing.
The old FFP
Yeah,
signing.
the dodgy one.
Villa
What
and
about-
Chelsea.
What about Smith Rowe at Fulham?
Great
Oh
signing.
yes,
It's a good
great
signing.
signing. You know
For
what? I
FPL
feel
teams.
bad for him because I actually liked him for Arsenal.
Yeah,
Just
but
unfortunate.
they got Odegaard, didn't they?
Is that who he's competing with?
I think so. Yeah.
Well, that's unfortunate because Odegaard's very good.
I would also say Smith Rowe played left wing as well a few times, and I don't think they're kind of.
You got Trossard, Martinelli over there.
Yeah, I would try and back Smith Rowe over Trossard though, potential wise.
I don't know. But that was another signing. Arsenal haven't really made much signings, have they? Got Calafiori, and that's about it.
I think they're going to suffer from that and not getting a strike. I think they should have tried to go for Julian Alvarez.
Ooh.
Yeah, I don't think they would have sold to Man City would have sold to them.
No, I know,
Not
but
now.
they should have tried.
And then obviously Solanke's gone to Spurs.
65 mil. I don't know what to make of that one, really.
No, I'd like to see how he gets on, actually.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're the big signings, I think. Don't know if there's any others.
Signings like Trossard. I know Trossard was last year, but signings like Trossard, I think sometimes are underrated because what we forget is that they are players that, even though they're coming from a lower club, they are Premier League players and they're used to the league. I think there's a lot to be said for that.
No, you're right. I agree with you.
There's a lot of players that come from abroad who it takes time. But say, for example, like Neto and Kilman who have left Wolves this summer, they're probably able to, once they've got used to the team they're playing in, they're probably able to start every week because they're used to the Premier League, the opposition.
Do you think Neto's a big signing?
Yeah. Oh God. Yeah. I think Neto could have played for any of the top 5 clubs easy.
Yeah, I think so.
Considering that he's. Sorry, Sean, you go ahead.
No, go on. I've got a bit of a delay on my things. I keep interrupting you. I'm sorry. Go on, Carl.
I was going to say he's played 111 games and only 11 goals in the Premier League.
Yeah. He when you watch him at Wolves, he makes a lot of things work. He makes the team tick. It's almost like I wonder if he's the guy that's getting the assists to the assists sometimes, you know?
The key passes then.
Yeah, he's an influential player. He's very good. Maybe not a goal scorer like you can see, but he's a very good player.
He got 11 assists last year, 2 goals.
He's had injuries in the past. That's a bit of a concern.
Well, him and Reece James will be sharing their freaking injury bed then, and all the others.
Yeah, Mudryk will be trying to chirp him up to get starts.
Don't Draco freaking slithering mentality in it.
If someone picks up Raheem Sterling off you, say Fulham pick up Raheem Sterling or another Premier League team, even though it's likely he's going to go abroad, that is an amazing signing for any Premier League club.
I would say yes on the basis of the experience and the ability that he still has. The thing is now, if he could actually start kicking it off again on the basis now that Southgate's gone, so now he has a chance to get in the England fold, he needs to pick up the pace then. Because you know what? What annoys me is the start of last season, he actually was playing all right, but he didn't get called up for England, and then it seemed like he was declining because he weren't getting picked for England. He needs to start. He needs to. I don't know. It frustrates me with him because we know how good Sterling is, but for club level, he's not doing what I think he should be doing day in, day out.
I think that comes with the disruption at Chelsea.
Yeah, but Sterling should have a better mentality considering being they use that an overpowered Man City team for a few seasons.
Yeah, but that Mancini, Pellegrini, or I can't remember which managers he was under there, or if it was just Pep straight from the off. That the amount of players there is so much more organised than say the chaos at Chelsea.
Yeah, to be fair, I don't think there's ever been chaos of a squad depth. I remember Thiago Silva saying it before when you only had 30 odd players that he said that the dressing room's just too much.
Yeah,
to get extended, wasn't it? You were
Yeah,
saying.
we had to extend the dressing room.
that's ridiculous.
And not only that, some players had to go in first to get changed and had to get out for all the others to get in after.
I know.
And that
Ridiculous.
that ruins the harmony of the team straight away because you got players segregated from each other, not communicating, not having that harmony. Like, and this is what annoys me because now we've seen all the players that we've got. We could literally play a starting 11 of keepers only.
Sterling, is he like 29, 30, 28?
I'd say he's about 30, 31.
Okay. Well, look at the some of the personalities you got in that Chelsea squad. Remember the penalty debacle?
Yep. And no,
Like,
Sterling is notorious for being one of those people.
oh, I don't know. Is he?
Yes, no, he did it before. He did it with Palmer. He took the ball off him
Yeah.
and missed.
Did that? I didn't know that happened.
No, that happened. And then there's another one where it was us against Aston Villa.
Mm.
Was it Villa or someone? Palmer went to take it, but Sterling tried to take it off him. But Enzo Fernandez stopped Sterling and said, "No, Cole Palmer takes."
I didn't see Sterling in that. I might have to watch that back, but I don't remember Sterling being part of that.
I was just going to
No,
say.
he weren't. He weren't. No, he weren't part of that big one on TV.
Oh, another one.
Yeah, there was another. There was a few other ones before that, and the thing was, Conor Gallagher should have stepped in a few times before that, but I feel like everyone was too scared to try and step on Sterling's
Yeah.
toes.
Well, that's the thing. Like, Sterling's in a team with a very young team with a load of kids. I think Sterling does better in a more settled, older team.
I think Sterling does better when he's not actually the big player in the team.
Yes. Yeah. It allows him to flourish a bit more.
He's a big fish in a big pond with all the other big fishes. But if he's a big fish in a small pond, it just ruins everything, I think, personally.
Oh, that's fair enough. Yeah.
Like there's only one player I'm looking forward to seeing for Chelsea anyway, and that's bloody Latvia. Mainly, and then Cuckoo actually, sorry.
Yeah,
Okay,
Nkunku.
so
Go on, Deals.
I was going to say go on to the predictions, but go on, wrap up what you were going to say about Nkunku.
Nkunku's almost like a new signing because he was injured
Yes.
the last season. It feels like he's a new signing this year.
Yeah, he was
I agree.
out till January, wasn't he? And then
Yeah.
literally back
Still
in the
scored 9
last
goals
season.
in all comps as well for us last season, and he barely played any.
Yeah, it could be interesting this year. But what I was going to say was your predictions for the top 4.
Oh.
And this
Okay.
will probably come back to bite us.
Okay. I'm gonna
I'll
go
go
first.
last.
Okay, I'll go first, right? I'm gonna go controversial because if I'm gonna get it wrong, I'm gonna get it wrong big. I'm gonna go in first place, Arsenal. In second place, United.
Oh,
In third place, Liverpool. And in fourth place, City.
Damn, fourth
Because
place for City.
I feel like something is building at City that's gonna go catastrophically.
Catastrophically?
Yeah, it's gonna go wrong for them. I feel like they're on the Titanic and there's an iceberg ahead.
Interesting.
Villa and Chelsea, they will be better than Tottenham. I can see Ange being one of the sackings of this year, even though I love him. I think he's great. I think United, I think they're going to find their feet. this year. I think it's good. I've got a good feeling that if they get depth and cover right, they are a top 4 team. They're not going to win it. They're not.
Yeah.
They're not top 1. But if they get the amount of cover right for the system he wants to play, they'll be a top 4 team. And I think Arsenal, if they can just keep their heads, it's theirs. They've got experience. They've got youth. They've got everything.
Do you want me to go, George?
Yeah, go ahead, mate.
Okay. I'm going to go Arsenal as well to win the league. But then I'm going to go City second. And then United third. Bit of bias probably, but and then fourth is kind of an open one. And I think I'll probably play safe and go Liverpool in there.
Onslaught.
La 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 la.
What? Oh, that's in my head now.
Is that his new chant?
Yeah, Klopp done it.
Yeah, Klopp did it. Yeah.
Oh, that's annoying me because I love that song. It's from when Maradona was warming up before that game. Do you know the song?
I don't
What is
know.
it? Maradona.
No, it's that Life is Life. I'll send you the clip. Maradona off his bonds on cocaine, doing kick-ups, warming up before a game. He hasn't even tied his boots. And there's a stadium pumping out that song by Opus, One Hit Wonder. And he's just juggling the ball to the music, and it's the coolest thing you'll ever see.
So, George, who do you think?
City first. I'm going to say City first. I'm going to say Villa second.
Wow. Bold.
I
like it.
Arsenal third. Newcastle fourth. I think United get fifth, fighting with Chelsea.
And Liverpool?
Tottenham and that. I think Liverpool be in the same position as United and Chelsea.
Okay.
I think it'll take time for Arne Slot's football to happen.
Fair
Is
enough.
what's your biggest fears for Chelsea?
Financial fair play killing us.
You're happy with the manager?
I don't know.
Okay.
It's
Honestly,
not his team anymore, is it? It's not his club anymore.
It's not my Tuchel, in it. So
it's like 2 managers ago. 3 managers ago.
managers. Yeah,
No,
well, 4. Technically 4 now.
4 managers ago. Wow.
Because you think about it, Lampard was interim.
And then, what do you think? I would say, well, I guess we could pick relegation. Who do you think is going to go down? Bit harsh, this one.
Oh, that's hard. I'm going to say Ipswich is one.
Ipswich straight back down.
I think they stay.
You know what? I'm going to say Ipswich, Bournemouth, and that is hard to say though. You know what? I'm going to just say it's time for Everton to get relegated.
It's time to go.
I think Everton will get relegated. I think I think there might be another few points deductions coming soon as well.
You reckon?
Oh yeah, I feel like Forest could face some more. I wouldn't be surprised if Everton did, but I know that Everton made 15 mil profit, like a bit of a profit on Onana. I might have to refrain from actually saying Everton get relegated because if Sean Dyche wears a tracksuit, they're winning the league.
I think Bournemouth might struggle especially after losing Solanke.
Yeah, look how many goals he's out. Like, his goal output is too important to him.
Definitely.
Will Leicester be able to survive again? I know they just come up, but yeah,
Who's
survive?
Leicester's manager now?
I've got no idea. No idea.
I think Leicester and Southampton are going down for sure. I think Ipswich might put it off if they're pragmatic enough and they don't try to attack too much like Burnley did. And I'm looking at teams like Nottingham Forest.
I just realised Leicester's manager is Steve Cooper.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm going to go Leicester, Southampton, and Bournemouth to go down.
I'll go Bournemouth. Yeah, Leicester, Southampton. Sorry, Sean.
No, that's all right. Back in Kieran McKenna, aren't we?
Exactly.
He's
And
one of
then
the boys.
the last one, out of the box shout / surprise player to watch out for, maybe, or team.
Ooh.
Should we
Go
do
on.
team and player? Not
Yeah,
player.
can do.
Doesn't have to be player from the same team either. Okay. Go on, Sean. I think you already know what you're going to say.
I don't actually know. That's you've thrown me because I like to give it a bit of thought. So team to watch out for. I'm gonna. Oh, I'm gonna go with Oh fuck! It's really hard. I don't want to be that bloke. I'm going to go Wolves as the team to look out for. I know they've just lost Neto and they've lost Kilman, but Gary O'Neill, I can't stop singing his praises. He is brilliant. Players to look out for. Well, I'll keep it simple. I'll probably just stick with the Wolves team.
Okay.
It's a.
I'm going to pick Palace purely for the fact that they ended last season quite well with the manager.
Yeah.
And they got obviously Mateta, who was scoring as well in the Olympics. I know he might not start of the season, might have a little rest. And they lost Elise, but he was quite injury prone anyway. So that could be a team to watch out for.
Well, I'm going to go Wolves and Kuna.
So you did say one of the teams I was thinking, Dills. I was going to say that Palace's form towards the end of the season was a massive improvement under Glasner. Mateta was scoring goals for him towards the end of the season. I know Elise was good, but Eze was the one I think was more of the talisman for towards the end of the season as well.
No, George has said that. I want to say Palace and Eze.
Just all Palace then.
Palace and Eze or Wolves and Kuna.
I'm not actually going to say. I wasn't going to say Palace. I was going to say Mateta as the surprise player of the season.
Yeah.
But even then, I'm refraining to say I'm going to retract that statement. I'm actually going to say West Ham to keep an eye on because they've got a new manager now.
Yeah, but it's Conte. It's Julian Lopetegui. He didn't set the world alight at Wolves.
He didn't, but he's got more of the personnel and he's got more of a target man as well than ever for West Ham to fully style. And Nicholas Füllkrug is one I would say he is lethal in front of goal. But hey, I might be wrong because Timo Werner was assassin for Leipzig before he came to us. But player to stand out, I'm personally going to say
Cole Palmer.
No. Cole Palmer's going to be one of the players of the season. I could put money on it.
Yeah.
But one player to keep an eye on that I don't think anyone else is thinking about, Sandro Tonali for Newcastle.
Ooh.
Oh.
As long as he doesn't get caught putting a bet on.
Yeah. As long as he cancels the bet for an account, it'd be all right.
Because for AC Milan, I always was saying, get him at Chelsea now.
That's a bold shout, Cotton. I like it.
Well, but we're forgetting players like Ollie Watkins.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they won't be a surprise, will they?
Yeah, but you forget there's also players like Lucas Paqueta who might be even better under West Ham now.
Yeah.
Um,
Some good
I
shouts.
I would say Amadou Onana could be a great shout for Villa because he was good for Everton. That was a poor team.
Yeah.
Um,
It's quite defensive.
Amari Hutchinson is another player to keep an eye on for Ipswich, ex-Chelsea talent.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, we're only allowed one, guys.
I know, but I'm just saying. I'm saying honourable mentions here.
Okay.
What about Dewsbury Hall? Dewsbury Hall not going to surprise us all.
No. I'm saying that as a Chelsea fan. No, I've got a bit of a bad bad memories of us. Like we brought one midfielder, was one of our best ever midfielders we ever had, and then the one after that was Drinkwater, which was a bit of an abysmal signing.
Yeah.
So he's an interesting player to have because he's a left-footed centre midfielder that could fit the system under Maresca. But the problem about systems at Chelsea, they don't last long because we don't give our managers time.
Yeah.
We'll see next week.
We will see next week.
I'm a bit worried, but yeah.
I'll wrap it up there, boys. I'll catch you all next
Cheers.
week.
Well, next week, boys. Start of the season.
Ta-ra.
See you later.